everybody. Everyone. Bang ting wife, company to something. Bang. Wanna understands why I'm always. Who told you I can't handle my You're on the floor, I'm still holding my Want me talking. Yeah, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Gaza, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Gaza, now bet you go. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Gaza, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend. Love the weekend. Gaza, now bet you go.
We come to you from the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, I'm just trying to match your style.
I now know why guys wear shades when they come to the Staples Center. They have a bright future. While I'm taking mine off, I'm ready to see a star on the
Won by the Knicks. Jay, last few drafts, the Knicks have gone younger. What do you like about Kevin Knox and his raw potential?
His upside. He just turned 19 on August 11th of this past summer, and what he did in Summer League blew my mind. Was first-team All-NBA Summer League, averaged 24 points, shooting 47% from the field. This kid has every chance to be a star.
The assist from number...
Possession lies with New York. Smith. To Julius Randle. Shot from the lane won't go. Here's Rondo with it. Two-point advantage. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Davis, knocked loose. Knicks come away with it. To Julius Randle. The pass set it all up.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
James into the front court. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. To Kevin Knox. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Knocked loose. Knicks have it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. James to Danny Green. Almost unlucky bounce. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
LBJ. Finish that.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
Rondo into the front court, trailing by 4. Here comes the screen. Oh, emphatic slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Smith with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Kevin Knox. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Can't connect. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Smith to Julius Randle. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Knocked loose. Knicks come away with it. Not that time. couple of cracks at the line now.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First foul in the final.
LeBron James, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a two-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat, and I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
To Marcus Morris. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. It's Cook with the basketball. The score 10-8. Here's LeBron for two. Can't connect. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
The defense is doing such a good job of denying him the ball and really getting in his pocket, but he got that one to go.
Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
It's James controlling the offense. Davis. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who can differentiate themselves.
Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter's complete. This game is all tied up. Very even first quarter, tied at 12 to start the second, and it's underway. Bradley to Davis.
Hey, watch this screen left.
To Bradley. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
New York in control of the basketball. To Gibson. Nothing going here on that drive. Just not going down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Taj Gibson above the rim.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
You gotta get up on that.
Terrific vision and finishes strong.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Knocked loose. Knicks have it.
We gonna see a team take the lead here?
To Payton. And scores. Strong take.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Bradley to Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's 2 for 2 now.
Everybody in the building, including myself, thought that pass was going somewhere else. Fool me once? Okay, but you're definitely not fooling me twice.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. He gets it.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Smith to Taj Gibson. From the outside, no good.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
The possession lies with New York. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans if they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Count it.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Smith to Gibson. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Big slam. Takes it right at the defender. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds. With the agilities of a guard, he can blow by it. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Kevin Knox to Dennis Smith Jr. Nice finish at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Cook to bring it into the front court. The margin is 2. Halftime on the horizon. Anthony Davis here against Taj Gibson. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Unable to connect on the free throw. Dennis Smith Jr. defended by Quinn Cook. And the rebound taken down by the Lakers. Knocked loose. Knicks come away with it. Deep three at the buzzer. So we head to intermission all tied up in what's been a tight one from the start. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
The Lakers don't have the advantage. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
LBJ has it. to Cousins. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall. He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Knicks have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Smith. And the Lakers with the rebound. LeBron into the front court. His group now down 2. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. And he knocks it down at the line. Knicks with the basketball. Smith to Julius Randle. Shot from in close, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Count the bucket for 2.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Across the timeline comes James. His guys now down by a point. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw try, off the mark. Smith into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Knocked loose. Knicks come away with it. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Knocked loose. Knicks have it. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Los Angeles has the basketball. And counted at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Into the front court comes Smith. Leads 1. Kevin Knox. Nice pass to get things going.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
LeBron with it up top. He'll run the offense. Avery Bradley. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Julius Randle. And count the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Bradley. Great dish to set it up. Runner's good there.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Smith with the basketball. His team up by 1. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English realized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Gets a look. Can't hit. Into the front court comes Rondo. Leads just a point. Knocked loose. Knicks come away with it. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
That's the first foul.
Julius Randle has got 2 shots coming. 71% for his career. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Rondo with the basketball. Our score all even in this third quarter. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Rajon Rondo at the line for 2 shots. He struggled so far. Nope, first one does not go. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Payton with the basketball. They trail by 1. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
And he can't convert the free throw. Knicks have it. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Nothing going here on that drive. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Here's Rondo with it. His guys down 3. Short jumper misses. To Payton. And scores.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
It's James controlling the offense. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
James smothering D. That's the end of the third quarter. The Knicks have the lead. The Knicks to inbound here to start the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Taj Gibson, he's now 5 for 6.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Deep left corner. Navigating through traffic. Smith to Payton. Fires the 3. Contested shot, Marcus Morris can't hit.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Smith now into the front court. Leads 5. Shot by Gibson won't go. Knocked loose. Kuzma. Knicks come away with it.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Caldwell Pope. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
New York Knicks basketball. Smith to Payton. Smith fires the 3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Bradley to Kyle Kuzma. Knocked loose. Knicks have it. To Payton. And the finish at the rim. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one remaining.
The difference is going to be the best player on the court. He's a guy that you have to trust in. He has to get the ball. And sometimes as a coach, you need to let go and let your best players do what they do.
Knocked loose. Knicks come away with it.
Shoot it!
Goes to the left side. Beyond the arc for three. That's off the side of the rim, no good. It's Cook with the basketball. His guys down by 9. And count the basket inside.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Gets it in the left corner. Has a look. James with the board. Knocked loose. Knicks have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Kevin Knox. Elfrid Payton in a matchup with Boogie. To Kevin Knox. Short jumper won't fall.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Mitchell Robinson able to recover with the block. Possession lies with New York. Kevin Knox. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Knicks come away with it. Payton. Give him 2 points. High percentage. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. James to Danny Green. Got it.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Payton into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Kevin Knox to Julius Randle. Count the basket inside.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
LBJ with it. Knocked loose. Knicks have it. Short jumper won't go down. Cousins can't get the bounce. It's a victory for the Knicks as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Knicks got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. And the defensive intensity made all of the difference. They were committed to staying aggressive, forcing turnovers, and being disruptive on their way to victory. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
We got London on the track.
Hey.
that Kuko, with that Chula. What your jewels want? With that Kuko, I need 2 votes. I'm the new horse.
Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new host. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. And get back yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on us and I'm gon' hack. Harvard student doing my taxes, I got friends. I put rings on them hundreds, I'm married. You see my money and ice everywhere on them. And we each other cause we don't cherish them. But we don't leak out that info, we can't embarrass them. Can't leave the country, but I got my beef from London. These talk but see me out and ain't on nothing. I'm in the stool, I need to go get the. You got 20s, I got hundreds.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. The Knicks able to win the opening tip, and we're underway here at Madison Square Garden. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Has a look. Not that time. Into the front court comes Smith. The lead is 2. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Reggie Bullock trying to cash in on the 3-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Free throw is good. Gets the 3-point play. It's quickly 5-0. Augustine with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Nice pass to get things going.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Knocked loose. Nikola Vucevic. Block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Vucevic. And counted at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Smith now into the front court. Up 5. Down to Randall. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Here's the truth. As long as you're using your legs and your body to stay in front of the offensive player, you won't get called for those. You keep reaching, though, it's going to be a long night.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Orlando has it. Fultz to Fournier. Screen coming. Mitchell Robinson sends it away. Nikola Vucevic. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
To Julius Randle. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. Fultz with the basketball. 5-point game. Slam dunk for Markelle Fultz. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Mitchell Robinson, huge block. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. York Knicks basketball. To Gibson. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Fultz into the front court. They trail by 7. Knocked loose. Knicks come away with it. Smith. Count the bucket for 2.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Fultz with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Markelle Fultz. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Smith with the basketball. His team up by 7. Nothing going here on that drive. That pass stolen by Orlando. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Smith to Julius Randle. Shot from in close, no good. Fultz into the front court. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. And stuffs it home.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Now the Magic gonna signal for a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Stepping in.
Knocked loose. Knicks have it. Marcus Morris, strong finish. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Possession lies with New York. Over to the right side. Goes to the left side. Nothing going here on that drive. Dennis Smith Jr. His first effort off the mark. Bobby Portis rejects it. Not that time.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
That's it for the first quarter. The Knicks have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Augustine with it up top. Right now, down 7. Mo Bamba powers it through.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Hayden. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Magic have it. Knocked loose. Knicks come away with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Runners good there.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
In the front court, it's Augustine. 9-point margin. Nice pass to set things up. Throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Hayden into the front court. We're a minute into the second quarter. To Dennis Smith Jr. Nothing going here on that drive. Hayden. Deep right corner.
Watch cutter. Watch cutter. Watch cutter.
Deep two there, won't go. On the follow, way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Knocked loose. Knicks have it. To Payton. Short jumper misses. Augustine with the basketball. His team down 9. In the slam.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
The assist from number 14, DJ Augustine.
Knicks with the basketball. Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Payton with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. Deep left corner. To Payton. Trying to cash in. Rebound Bamba.
Show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Mitchell Robinson pins it. 4th this contest. The possession lies with New York.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Payton into the front court. Leads 5. Nothing going here on that drive. Missed it. Not much more you could ask for from the defense there. Knocked loose. The Knicks come away with it. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
Reggie Bullock at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Magic own the possession. Mitchell Robinson with a piece. Ooh, 5 now.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Smith with it up top. Up 6. Scores from the post.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Julius Randle. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Has a look. Shot by Fultz, no good. Smith into the front court. His team leads it by 10. Not that time. Knocked loose. Knicks have it. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy 2 on the other end after the turnover.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
From the painted area, won't go down.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
The assist from number 5, Dennis
Knocked loose. Knicks come away with it. First half in the books. The Knicks are way out in front. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. It's Orlando's ball. To Aaron Gordon. Knocked loose. Gordon. He gets it.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Augustine with it up top. Down a bundle. Down the lane to lay it in.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Into the front court comes Smith. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Kevin Knox. Nothing going here on that drive. Got it.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Orlando ball. To Gordon. Sizing up the defense. Curling inside. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Smith now into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Has a chance. Randall's shot off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive down.
Smith to Kevin Knox. Jonathan Isaac sends it away. Incredible. 6 tonight.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
To Dennis Smith Jr. They go down low to Randall. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
In the front court, it's Augustine. His guys down big. That's out. Last touch by DJ Augustine. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Entering the game for the Magic, number 8, Terrence
Smith with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Jumper's good.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
Isaac to Aaron Gordon. Short jumper won't go down. To Taj Gibson. Taj Gibson, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Isaac to Gordon. Lays it up and in. Smith with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Gibson able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here's Orlando with the basketball. To Aaron Gordon. Here comes the screen. Marcus Morris swats it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Taj Gibson, that's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Augustine with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
The quarter comes to an end with the Knicks enjoying a sizable lead. The Knicks to inbound here to start the fourth quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting five has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
Flushes it home. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Fires the three. Second effort. Wes Iwundu tips it. Gibson.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Magic basketball. Knocked loose. Knicks have it.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Dennis Smith Jr. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Ed, 2 years ago, I was sitting in the draft room absolutely shocked that Dennis Smith went at 9 in the draft. And when I think about this young man's game, he is just scratching the surface of. He finished tied for 4th among rookies in scoring last season, and I guarantee you his game is going to continuously go to different levels.
Iwundu here against Taj Gibson. Like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Cash is in for 2.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Orlando has it. Knocked loose. Knicks come away with it. Smith to Payton. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Number 10, Evan Fournier.
Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2. Smith to Julius Randle. And scores.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Knocked loose. Knicks have it. Ah, rocking the rim. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Wide open look won't go. To Julius Randle. That's out. Last touch by Julius Randle. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
For New York, number 23.
Magic have it.
Number 25. Reggie Bull.
Markelle Fultz. Probing the defense. Isaac to Fournier. Knocked loose. Knicks come away with it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Off the assist.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Knicks have it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Kevin Knox powers it through.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Kevin Knox to Julius Randle. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Markelle Fultz. 3 for 6 now.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Smith. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Knocked loose. Nice work inside by Markelle Fultz.
And you best believe that every one of those that goes in fills the confidence meter.
New York in control of the basketball. Shot from in close, no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
It's a victory for the Knicks as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
My girl. So you talking about what? I got nothing, man. I got nothing on no neck. No, straight like that, dude.
Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. Ducking. In my guide design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. I was ducking. Me and my guide design your post. Look in your eyes and I see, hold on, be surprised when you see. Tell you wanna, yeah. You wanna, yeah. Come through. You wanna, yeah. Come through. Damn, it bit by dumb as a box of rock, dog. I just get them sock, find out of beat the ops. You can't be the cops. I can't play myself out like that. Keep getting that dope. Counting mine, won't be trying to get no on my note. I would down bad on my look, my dog like farmers go. Ain't been sweet, but neither is me, so my B300 or more. I keep